Hi, I'm taking a little time out from construction to just share briefly on my thoughts about the gender based violence that's going on. Because I do not live in a silo, I know that this domestic violence thing is just crazy out there. And the victims most times are women, females. I'm cognizant that men are being abused, but the majority of the people who are victims of domestic violence are female. We want it to stop on both sides. So I'm encouraging the men and women in particular, since they are the majority being the victims. When you see situations like this where you're in a relationship and it's not working out and it's getting violent, get out. Other people gonna come and say, oh, you can say that because you're not in it. Of course I'm not in it because I wouldn't stay. I am saying that because I've seen it. And that is why I know what I never wanted for my own life. I've seen it happen. Let that be. And so I will encourage anyone that is in a relationship and it's become abusive, where it starts argument, then it becomes physical. The first time something gets out of control, give it up. Because habits are easily formed. When people do something one time, they'll do it again. Back in the days, I used to hear, oh, I'm in it because of the financial situation. The females are not independent and they rely on the man and so forth for financial stability. In this modern day and age, where you have female liberation and females are doing well, you don't have to stay in a relationship for that reason anymore. So that can't be the excuse. And also people say they stay in the relationship because of their children. No, I don't see that doing the children any good. Because if children are experiencing abuse, physical and emotional and all kind of abuses, then they will form those habits as part of their lives too. So it's not doing them any good either. Of course, it would be ideal if people could stay together and work things out. That is what people should do, because there is no perfect relationship. The relationship that seems to be perfect is perfectly imperfect. It means that people are able to work things out. You have to learn to control your emotions like that. And so I'm encouraging anyone on both sides, male or female, it's not working out, move on. You'll find someone who you can work things out with. But this idea of wanted to take somebody else's life and so forth, we need to stop it. It's terrible and it's frightening. This is what I share with my children as a mother of two adult children, 30 and 33. If my son, for my son, you don't raise your hand on anybody. You never see that happen in our family. Thank God for my husband, good man. And for my daughter, I know that she wouldn't put up with that either, because she's like me, like that. So I'm saying what I would say to my children, to other females and males. If you have to raise your hand at each other, you're not meant to be together. That's what I think. Here people can move on. Nobody was tied together. If you are not compatible, you're not compatible. Stop wasting time. So this is my sharing for today. Have a blessed day.